Okay, let's see if I can do this to the band Perry if I die. I'm gonna bag on the UFC. My beloved UFC, Dana White. Who the fuck is this guy I'm talking about? All right, Dana White. He's the man, dude. He is the man. But I got to bag on him a little bit. You know, he's okay. Full disclosure. I totally sent Dana White a resume. I'm like, dude, Dana, you got to fucking hire me. I want to be your like fucking reporter. I love the UFC, but I got to bag on this guy a little bit. And I mean, you know, he doesn't have an easy job. I mean, he's selling fighting in a very commercial space and has to make everybody happy. And I don't think he gets the credit for being one of the all-time great CEOs. I mean, if I said, give me the top 10 best CEOs of all time, this guy's top 5. I mean, how many people take a $2 million business venture and sell it for $4 billion? Now, here's the thing. He didn't just sell a company. He sold a sport. How many people are selling a fucking sport? I mean, listen to this. I mean, it's like, you know, Fibonojji might... Hang on. Wait, what am I doing? I need to go back. Yeah, give me a second. This band Perry's pissing me off. You know, I'm trying to make these videos good. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Okay, there you go. There you go. See, you know, I'm on this Grace Potter kick, and I'm trying to, you know, how you kind of get in this habit where you listen to the same fucking music, and then the band Perry, If I Die. So here you go. We're talking about Dana White and how I want to bag on this guy because I saw the BJ. This is all the talk about the BJ Penn fight. Now listen to this. I gotta give this guy credit. I mean, he sold a sport, but I think he needs to be a little bit more careful about putting. How do I be respectful to Mr. Penn? I mean, because a UFC fighter, I mean, these are elite athletes. I just think it's shitty that Dana White is putting the late greats and letting them get destroyed by these up-and-comers. I mean, here you go, Dana White. So we got to give him credit. I mean, he has an impossible job, but I think he needs to protect his fighters.
Yeah, that was one of the first questions I asked Dana White, you know, because one thing that the Fertittas always did is that they cared about this sport. Of course, it was about making money. They're businessmen. They come from the casino business in Las Vegas, and they're brilliant businessmen. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to sell this thing for $4 billion. But they did care about the sport. They promoted it to a new level under their leadership.
Yeah, so we have to give Dana White credit. I mean, he's taking a business from $2 million to $4 billion. And I think in less than 18 months. So here you go. So here's my bitch. This guy, this fight, you know, you can watch, if I go over to Joe Rogan's podcast, listen to him call this fight with his buddies. And I mean, it was a brutal fight. Here's the problem.
You have a distance issue to deal with, and then you also have to mitigate the fact that
you got to mitigate the fact.
But remember, Yair's switching constantly.
Yep. Constantly.
So it's like pick your poisons.
Yep.
So BJ gets destroyed. And if you see the fight, I mean, he looked terrible. But here's the thing. Let's be consistent. Rhonda Patrick. See, there's a lot of talk about concussions and what these fighters are going through. And, I mean, we got to be consistent here. I mean, if you ever want to listen to a brilliant podcast, go listen to Rhonda Patrick on 773 or 459. And even 672, and listen to, first of all, Rhonda Patrick is just a brilliant person, but listen to her research on concussions and head traumas. And this is one reason why John Jones is moving more towards a grappling world, which I don't think is ever going to really take off. But John Jones is trying to promote grappling to get away from the shit that Rhonda Patrick's talking about on the Joe Rogan Experience. So here you go. Going to call Dana White out. Dana White, you're the man. Hire me. I'd love to be your reporter. But holy shit, you got to respect your fighters. And to see BJ put in there and literally just get destroyed. I mean, put that fucking Irishman in there. Put, you know, Conor McGregor. I mean, match these motherfuckers up, because when there's this level of disparity between fighters, you're really shitting on the old guys that helped you get there. There's a little Fibonacci 5. Holla.